over the years, the NIRD-PR has managed and actually very deliberately effected a reputation for itself, which is now recognized all over. And in fact, I think along with people from India, I think we also have people from various developing countries also who are looking at this particular institution to give them those various tenets of what should be called wisdom or whatever. And so it's actually doing very well. And in fact, I think I must compliment the director and the faculty and everyone here that this institute, I've been coming here now for a little more regularly, about a year, for the last year or so, and it's actually showing a lot of difference and a lot of things have been happening. So I am convinced that I think all of you 36 who have been here for this diploma program are indeed an extremely privileged lot, that you could gain admission to the NIRD-PR and you have very successfully completed a very prestigious course, not very easy, but something which is absolutely required in the environment of India today. And from what the director has been telling me, I think it's been a wonderful batch. I was, of course, slightly intrigued when I was going through the list, and I found that almost everyone has done a BTech or a BCom. It's, in fact, I would want to know as to what really propelled them towards this particular aspect after having gone into such technical kinds of routines also. Of course, I think even when you look at even government services like us or various other fields, now a lot of job hopping, education stream hopping, career hopping is taking place. And apart from the fact that I think probably the areas where one feels that there are a lot more opportunities, areas where one may have had an interest but did not have the opportunity to pursue it earlier, I think a lot of those factors would have been into play when you applied for this particular course. But now, and especially since you've done it so well, you've actually, I am told, most of you, all of you have passed out with rather flying colors. I loved the word used by your director, which was passion. In fact, it would have been the right word all through for anyone to have tried to do anything in his lifetime, I think ever since mankind came into being. But more so in these days, which are also very competitive, days when a lot many things are happening, and these are days when you actually have to make a mark to be seen, even identified. I'm very sure that you all are much more aware of the entire scenario as it transpires today. But whenever anything is done with passion, I think that is a big thing that makes a tremendous difference, not only to what you achieve, but also because that is what ignites you from the inside towards trying to achieve something in life. And mind you, rural development, working in this particular sector, is itself a very challenging task. Now, with the kinds of exposures that you would have got at this institute, maybe many of you have been to the rural areas earlier, But to bring about a difference, it requires imagination, it requires analytical skills, it requires a lot of thought process, it requires your looking inwards and externally to find the solutions, and most of it requires a lot of inspiration to effect it.